and I was stationed in Beirut, Lebanon during the Lebanese crisis over there. Spent the better part of the year training Lebanese, maintaining the peace there, showing as a show of force, helping civilians, rebuild their city, in their country. I guess the Hezbollah and Iran just couldn't stand it, so they built a big old 20,000-pound truck bomb and drove it into our barracks and blew us up. I don't know why I was saved and why I was there, but I think it's to advance the story of the Marines in Beirut.
I was in the Air Force for 5 years, and then I was sent to Washington, and what I was done was working on the atomic bomb. I felt I was working for the American people.
I came in as a combat medic, trained up to be a patient care specialist. During Desert Storm, I was mobilized and sent to Walter Reed Army Hospital in Washington, D.C.
The German Army amassed a huge force, and that's when they developed the Battle of the Bulge. And the division that I was with was pretty well destroyed, and what was left were become prisoners of war.
How'd you get out from being a prisoner of war?
Well, it wasn't easy. They were going to march us to Nuremberg, the Germans were, and that's over 200 miles. And I felt that walk was too much, so I escaped with 3 other guys.
I was a Hughes & Cobra H-1 avionics and weapons technician. Out of a camp of 200 to 250 Marines, I was the only female. I was on the USS Boxer when we got the call to rescue Captain Phillips. We diverted south, went down and snatched him up.
I was with the 45th Infantry Division, 179th Regiment. We got in the Yellow River, and they sent in more. The Chinese came in, and they pushed us down. In my case, when I almost lost my left arm, that's what finally got me out of there. They sent me to the hospital there, patched me up, and they sent me back up to the front lines. And then got wounded again, so I kept going back and forth to MASH Hospital.
6 times? 6 times?
6 times, yeah.
Well, I guess there's a lot of stories to tell about the World War II. I think there's something like 8 of us came back out of 208. I made the invasion of Africa, Sicily, and Italy in the 3rd Division under General Patton. Lived through the war. They tried to kill me, but they didn't get the job done. I got 4 Purple Hearts. I hope you never have to go to war like I did.
Me too.